another session of ethical hacking. In the last few classes, we have already discussed about the impact of ethical hacking. So today we will discuss the practical examples of cybersecurity which is embedded in ethical hacking. We have a greatest hacker of all time with us, and he has a great experience on ethical hacking as well as cybersecurity. He is none other than Mr. Omlan. So he will describe what are the real life situations we face ethical hacking nowadays. So here we will discuss the important points like introduction to cybersecurity, causes of concern, types of attack, because he has a great experience on cyber attacks and how we can protect ourselves from cyber fraud. He will explain that. So Mr. Amlan, so if you can tell me something about these popular attacks, please start.
There is various cyber attacks such as identity theft, monetary theft, legal ramifications, departmental actions, etc.
So we want to know what are the causes for concern here. As you can see the graphical statistics here. So what exactly the data is trying to say?
On average, hackers attacks every 39 seconds,
Yes.
2244 times a day.
Okay.
Since for 2014, security breaches have increased by 67%.
That's a serious concern, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
68% of business leaders believe their cybersecurity risks are increasing. Also, 25% of breaches in 2019 were motivated by
Espionage attack.
espionage
You mean that
attack.
attack which was very popular a few years back, which has
Yes,
hacked
yes.
into many computers of European countries. Okay, okay. Then
71% of breaches in 2019 were financially motivated.
okay, that's good. So the thing is that our users or our students have a common question: what are the common causes of cyber attacks? As they know theoretically, now if you can explain what are the attacks we generally face nowadays?
Common causes are weak or stolen usernames and password. This is very common cause. Application vulnerabilities, absence of antivirus and latest patches, use of pirated operating systems.
Okay, what do you mean by pirated operating system?
Pirated operating system is that we hire or we
Not
that
paying,
is
not
not
paying,
paying.
not
This is
paying. So
open source
from where generally we get this pirated operating system? It is for knowledge purpose.
knowledge purpose.
So, but from where we can download this pirated operating system?
We can download from browser.
Is it free?
Is it free? It is free.
Is it virus free or some bugs or malware is there in this pirated
We
operating?
can't say it is whether it is virus free or not, but
Okay.
it is open source.
So, is it okay for long use this pirated operating system?
This can be used for long.
Okay, please continue.
Okay. Social engineering attacks is also is a common cause of cyber attacks. Poor access control, insider threats, improper configuration of Wi-Fi devices and
What do you mean
hotspot.
by unauthorized users?
Uh, Unauthorized users are those users who are not authenticated,
Okay.
who have
How to check that? Any software available for that? Or
there is
two-factor authentication, multi-factor? What
two-factor
do you suggest? Which one? Three-factor or two-factor?
two-factor.
Two-factor is good. Okay. Then
Then other common causes are insider threats, improper configuration of Wi-Fi devices and hotspots,
okay.
unnecessary ports.
Now, thing is that if you can give a glimpse on the types of cyber attack, because many students are confused that all attack looks same. So here all kinds of attacks are mentioned in a proper way. So if you can give some, just the names will okay.
All attacks obviously are not same.
Okay.
There is a little bit changes in their code.
So we can start from phishing attack.
Okay.
Phishing attack. Then
Phishing attack, DDoS attack, phishing attack, viruses, malware attack, SQL injections is a common attack also. Man in middle attack, password attack, brute force attack.
so you are expertise in which kind of attack?
I
SQL injection attack, I think last year you have done a great work. You have caught 3 hackers of Nigeria. This SQL injection, that's a great thing. Do you want to say anything, or you want to explain in other classes about the SQL injection? First tell me what is SQL, or students want to know.
SQL injection is it
No, first what is
affects on
SQL?
the database.
First what
also.
is SQL?
SQL stands for
Structured query language.
structured query language, and
Yes.
this attack causes the attack affects on the database.
Database mainly.
Mainly.
It tampers the database.
Yes.
Manipulates the data. Sometimes deletes the data. So that is the biggest problem.
That is the biggest problem.
So how to overcome these challenges? Do you want to say anything? Antivirus, will antivirus will work?
Antiviruses can protect.
Now, yeah, that's a good thing. So now the important thing is malware. Many of you want to know about that in depth about this malware and how it infects the system. So if you can start with malware.
Malware is intrusive software that is designed to damage and destroy application and computer systems.
Okay.
And malware is a construction of malicious software.
You mean malicious program?
Malicious program.
Which is intended for bad purpose.
Yes.
Not for good purpose.
Not for good purpose.
Is it like virus, computer virus?
A kind of.
Advanced form of virus.
Advanced form of virus.
Okay.
And it's one of the example of malware viruses is include worms, Trojan viruses, spyware, adware, and ransomware.
Okay. So here there are some differences given. So I think it's already covered in the last class. Now if you can continue this phishing, spoofing and ransomware. Just a brief description if you want to say.
Phishing is a trustworthy entity asked via email for sensitive information such as UID, credit card number, login ID, etc. It is a kind of social engineering attack.
Even the email which we get, share your password, share your credentials, those emails are phishing emails. Just we all get nowadays this kind of email, right? That is a phishing attack. If we click that, we may be hacked. You want to say?
May be hacked, yes.
Yes. Next, spoofing.
Spoofing is a kind of computer virus attack where a person steals the details of important or legitimate users and acts as another user.
You mean a duplicate cloning copy?
Duplicate cloning copy.
It will act like me, but actually it is not me.
No.
Yes, that is a very, very risky thing. So it is a kind of identity theft. When somebody is stealing my identity, you want to say.
Yes.
But actually I am not doing.
No.
Police may catch me. Actually I have not done anything. That is the thing. So please continue.
Hackers stole your
identity because of my negligence.
Yes.
Okay, please continue.
Cyber criminals use spoofing to fool victims into giving up sensitive information or money or downloading malware.
Okay. Let's discuss about this ransomware. Ransomware, we have heard that it completely encrypts the system unless you pay the money using cryptocurrency. It is a very risky attack in the large financial organizations which deals with large amount of money. So please give a brief description about ransomware.
It is a new type of malware.
The reason we are telling you to answer because you are a cybersecurity expert, ethical hacker. You are a greatest all times in hacking world. You have created great name in hacking. You have protected. You have already caught a Nigerian group of hackers last year. So that's why we thought that your experience may help to students to learn some advanced technology. That's why we call you in some of the interviews. So please continue about ransomware.
Ransomware is also a malware that encrypts documents, pictures and other files, making them unreadable.
You mean unreadable? Nobody can read. It is in some different format.
It becomes encrypted.
Okay, encrypted.
By the hackers.
Even if I click, nobody can read.
Nobody can read.
How to then get the in original format then? I have to pay first the money, then only I can get, right?
Yes.
They have the key. Their hackers have the key. Yes, that is the problem here. So the attacker then?
The attackers then holds and that description key for ransom until you agree to pay money.
Yeah.
As you said.
Yeah, usually through untraceable methods such as Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, another
Bitcoin,
digital currency.
so Bitcoin has many lots of disadvantages also. I think it has advantages and disadvantages both, because it is used for ransomware, this kind of purposes, right? And digital currency. So what to do and what don't, do's and don't regarding these malwares and ransomware. Please continue.
We should verify the sender of a message, sender messages. Always hover over a web page links, that is the URL in email messages, to see where they link to.
Okay, you have used this Bitfly account, right? This
Yes.
bit.l, I have heard that this is a URL shortener, URL shortener, this kind of thing. So suppose www.google.com. If I use the URL shortener, it will become something like bit.fy, bit.gy. So these kinds of things are very common trend nowadays. Is it just to show fancy looking website, or just to make a big name into smaller names? Is it any advantage at all? Because I don't think.
No,
Because
it does
google.com
not
is
have any
better.
advantages.
Yeah.
It may have some advantages, but
We should keep the real name rather
we
than
should
replace it.
we should keep the real name.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It obscured the final website destination.
That's the thing. That's right.
Uh, Skeptical of messages with odd spelling, grammar, improper logos, or that ask you to upgrade or verify your account.
Okay, so let's move to social engineering. Social engineering, as you can see, as I know, you have a great experience of social engineering also. We all use Facebook, we all use Twitter, we all use Instagram. Sometimes on the other side, some fake profile we are talking with, maybe we don't know. It looks like legitimate, but they are playing with the psychology of a human, and they will reveal. He'll tell you to reveal the important information. Tell your phone number, right? Tell your user ID, password. So that means hackers will manipulate with your psychology through social tactics in social engineering. So you can't say it is completely hacking. First, they will play with your psychology. So if you can give some very vital information on social engineering, please.
Social engineering manipulates people into performing actions or divulging confidential information,
Yes.
similar to a confidence trick or simple fraud.
Yeah.
The term applies to the use of the deception to gain information, commit fraud, or access computer systems.
Yes. Like here, phone call. This is John, the system admin. What is your password? Actually, this is not that John which I am thinking. This is the fraud John. This is not the real John. He pretends to be my office colleague Omlan, office colleague John, but actually not so. But this is how social engineering is working, right? Then in person, your mother's name, your father's name, somebody is asking through Facebook, but maybe if I give the real name, they can use that name. So that is the thing. Then no, we want to make this video a little bit longer to give the real life example rather than making small videos. Okay, so I think you must give the real experience for another few minutes. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. Then ABC Bank, some bank name on the behalf of some bank, they are giving fraud emails. Second, I am a repairman from that company. He can be a fraud man. Actually, he's not from that company. These things are crime are easily happening nowadays in online world, in physical world, both. We have to be very much careful. That is the reason of making this video. Give the real life example. So, what do you mean by violation of information security?
The violation of information security classified official communication, um, like WhatsApp, Telegram, Messenger, etc. It is a clear violation of information security instructions as provided in Manual of Departmental Security
Okay, do
Instructions.
you want to give any difference between WhatsApp, Telegram, and Messenger?
These are
Is there
these
any
are
difference? All
these are
looks
social platforms.
okay. Which one is the best from your point of view for hacking? Because you are expert. Is it WhatsApp or Messenger? I think it's WhatsApp because WhatsApp is very popular. I think Telegram also we can implement, but we generally don't heard so much news on Telegram. WhatsApp is very much popular point for hacking. I think everybody use hack WhatsApp, but I rarely see that people are using Telegram. Very few. That is also watching movies. What I've seen, right? Okay, you can tell wherever if you have to say something, you can say. Continue, please. Tell something about international threat, information tampering, and information leakage. What is the difference?
International threat information shall be harvested by private companies owning the platform, as they control storage server that are often located outside the country.
Okay, please continue. What do you mean by server? Storage server. We have worked with lots of server, right? Server is a supercomputer. Is it so? Somebody said the server is a supercomputer which stores large amount of resources, large amount of memory, which process the request of a many multiple clients. Is it the real definition of server? What is,
No.
from your point of view, please explain.
Server storage data or information,
Okay,
but it is not a computer.
okay. Then, what are the other points you want to say about server? Okay, we should move back to information tampering, as we should stick to the ethical hacking and cyber security only. So, what is information tampering? Let's continue.
Information tampering disrupt digital operations or damage information of the plans and projects yet to be formalized. On the other hand, individual information leakage, personal information of an individual is used for advertiser or can be monetized.
Okay. So now, as you can see, lots of uh, programs and lots of things already discussed here, which is created by the government for cyber security protection. Now we will discuss the valid and some important points which everybody must know how to uh, protect themselves from cyber attack. As we can see here, injection, security configuration, vulnerability. Now the most important thing is mobile device security. Nowadays we are not aware of the mobile security things. We are aware of our computer security, but hardly few people talk about mobile device security. So if you can give some glimpse on this.
Mobile device security keep our device software up to date. It has antivirus. It can have antivirus and or anti malware software installed. We should never leave our laptop or mobile devices unattended. Thefts to be happen, and encrypts laptop and external media that contains restricted or sensitive data.
Okay. So what are the do's and don't for password protection?
We should use hard to guess password or passphrases. A password should have a minimum of 10 characters using uppercase letter, lowercase letter, numbers, and special characters. We do not use simple dictionary words like our name, username, date of birth, vehicle number, relatives name, pet name, computer name, etc. To make it easy for us to remember but hard for an attackers to guess, we should create an acronym,
Okay.
but we should not use all letters or all numbers, repeating sequences and keyboard sequences. We should use different password for different accounts. If one password gets hacked, our other accounts are not compromised.
Okay.
And we should not share password or other sensitive information with others or write them down to notepads or sticky notes, etc.
Okay. Now, from system protection, I think this already our users know. Regarding phishing attack, also some of the things if I think users know. Don't open an attachment, which we have already discussed in the last classes. So this is all about this class, and it is we are glad that we have got a greatest hacker of all times, or you can say a good amount of knowledge he has, and he has given the real life experiences whatever he has faced, how he has captured the many hackers in his long career, and the advanced technology behind that, everything has tried to describe mostly, because cybersecurity is a big ocean, and we will try to cover the advanced things and the new technology related things in the upcoming class with the other group of hackers or the real life hackers like Omlan or maybe Mr. Omlan. We will continue. So thank you very much for this.